They will call on my name, and I will answer them. The statement, they will call on my name, and I will answer them, captures the heart of the biblical relationship between God and humanity. It is not merely a promise of divine response, but a declaration of covenant, intimacy, and accountability. Spoken in the context of refinement and testing, these words reveal that prayer is not a casual ritual, but the outcome of a transformed people who have learned dependence on God. Calling on God's name in Scripture is never superficial. To call on His name means to recognize His authority, trust His character, and submit to His lordship. It is an act of faith that emerges when self-sufficiency has been stripped away. In Zechariah 13 verse 9, this calling follows the fire. The people do not cry out from comfort, but from refinement. Their prayer is not motivated by convenience, but by necessity. This reveals a critical truth: authentic prayer is often born in seasons where false securities have been removed. God's response, "I will answer them," is equally significant. It does not specify the form of the answer, only the certainty of it. This guards against a transactional view of prayer, where answers are expected to match personal preference. God answers according to His wisdom, timing, and purpose. His answer may come as direction rather than deliverance, strength rather than escape, or presence rather than explanation. Yet the promise stands: God is not silent toward those who genuinely call on Him. The order of the statement is important. The people call, then God answers. This sequence emphasizes relationship rather than performance. God is not responding to flawless behavior, but to refined hearts. The fire has done its work, removing hypocrisy, divided loyalty, and shallow faith. What remains is a people who know who God is and who they are in relation to Him. Their prayer is no longer an attempt to manipulate God, but an expression of trust. This promise also carries communal weight. The text does not say, "an individual will call," but, "they will call." God's answer affirms them collectively: "This is my people." Prayer here becomes the defining language of identity. A people who call on God's name are marked as His own, and a God who answers reveals Himself as faithful and present among them. In a modern context, this statement challenges shallow spirituality and prayer driven by entitlement. It confronts the expectation of immediate results without transformation. The biblical pattern is clear: refinement leads to dependence, dependence leads to prayer, and prayer leads to divine response. God's answers are not rewards for comfort, but confirmations of covenant. Ultimately, "they will call on my name, and I will answer them," reveals a God who desires relationship more than ritual, truth more than appearance, and faith that endures refining fire. It assures that when prayer rises from a purified heart, God does not ignore, He answers. He is faithful to His word and name. Faithful God, You are the one who hears and the one who responds. Today I call on Your name with a sincere heart, not trusting in my strength, wisdom, or understanding, but in who You are. Remove every barrier that dulls my prayer: fear, doubt, distraction, and impatience. Teach me to call on You with faith that is anchored, not emotional, confident, not demanding, surrendered, not controlling. You have promised to answer, so I stand on Your word. Answer me with truth when I need correction, with direction when I need clarity, and with strength when I need endurance. Let Your response shape my character more than my circumstances. Let my calling on Your name deepen my relationship with You. May I recognize Your voice, obey Your instruction, and trust Your timing. Establish my life as living evidence that You are a God who hears and answers those who call on You in truth. I call on Your name, and I receive Your answer by faith.